Hello guys, welcome back to brand new video on this channel, and as you maybe noticed, today we are reacting to the GOAT, Jarno Opmeer, and we're just watching an old league race from him. I think it's PSGL in Spa, so it's F1 2021, and yeah, we are reacting to Jarno Opmeer prime time. Obviously he's still in his prime, yeah, I don't know if his prime will ever end, but he is still cooking, and that's kind of crazy because he's kind of long in this business and is still up in the top, so GG's to him. Also having his gloss here. Yeah, that was peak league racing time. I was not racing F1 2021, only like career mode, but I was not driving competitive. I started in like 23, 24, so yeah, I'm kind of new in this business.
So it's PSGL round 3.
Bro, this engine sound is so... It sounds pretty cool. The engine is really good.
In Q1.
But I don't know, like flicking was not working, I think, in 2021 back in the days. Like I was only driving career mode, so I cannot talk much. I also don't know about the setups, but so he's gonna start his Q1 lap. He was also racing in his old room. That's kind of funny. I think he moved this house.
Only 5 people don't go through, and it will be a waste of a set of tires.
Yeah, okay, you're like braking like it's kind of like 23, I guess. Like I obviously say that I was not competitive racing, so I cannot talk much about 21, but it was also a peak game. I think 2020 and 21 was one of the best games ever made from F1. I think it was also the peak from the players. Also the Spa layout looks so different.
That I went off my throttle there. I did not have enough fuel to go for another lap after this, so we would have wasted a set of tires if we got it invalidated. But up to the
I think that's
gonna be 139.879.
yeah, that's good lap. GG's.
Just P1.
It's Hedrick Tome. It's a German driver. I never heard about him. Lol. GG's. What a goat. I'm not sure which time you're doing this game. I think
I'm gonna use 2
low 40, or maybe you're actually going into 39 as well. If you really peak. I think it was 39.
We went provisional pole by over 1/10 of a second.
Okay, that's the final lap. Let's see what he can do. Actually, good turn 1.
I needed, but we went 100 up Eau Rouge. Easy flat, as you might know, in the current generation of F1 cars.
The track's looking like so much smaller.
Now DRS open on Camel Straight. In the weekend, or in the real race weekend, you will see a lot of Dutch fans on the left hand side into Le Comp. Let's see if we can make up some speed here. We can take the risk. We already have
it looks so clean.
A lap in, and we've gained a good 10th through there, over 1/10, almost 1.5 tenths up as we go into the downhill right-hander. Rotation is so important through here, as I said before. Very hard to not lock up the right front. If you do lock up, you're gonna run wide.
Bro, this eSport line is criminal.
Gains a few thousandths of a
I already heard about it, but
it's important to gain those few thousandths of a second.
That's
Up
crazy.
to the next chicane, on the medium run we run wide, but now we're not. You can see we're in the limit of the track, right there. Bit of an oversteer moment on the left-hander, but we're 2.1 tenths up into the next right-hander.
Okay, he's cooking.
Short shifting to 5th gear and then up
oh
to
my
6th.
God.
Short line.
What is Blood doing?
To gain a little bit of extra time. 2.5 tenths up, and we are on for.
Oh, Jake's on a point
Jake
4.
Penham, 39.472. So he has done a very good job, but now we have to nail the last chicane. Looks Blakely P2. Times are
okay, the last corner's like
into the final chicane.
third gear.
A little bit. Snap of oversteer, which might
Yeah,
cost
lost
us here.
time.
The pole position, over half it and lost up to the line, and we got
What still?
At least for now. Our teammate Danny Moreno invalidated his lap and is gonna start P10, I think so. Nicolas Longa is still on lap. Let's see what he can do. Up to the line, P3 for him, 400 spiners. Freddie Rasmussen then through the final chicane. He invalidated his first lap. So this
Jake was too young. I think he's now 17. I'm not sure.
Who I think didn't.
I think esports is
teammate Danny Moreno, P9.
I think esports 16.
Didn't get a good lap in.
Oh, rain.
3. And as you can see there on the way.
What is that? Rain. in the middle and then dry again. What the hell?
Very interesting.
But you're not even driving that, I think. I think you're driving it to the last corner. And then the AI is overtaking.
Is usually not very precise. So it's going to be interesting.
Okay, medium,
First soft runner,
soft.
Freddie Rasmussen in P5. Of course, in that final Q3 lap, he had the pressure on as he...
I actually have... Like, I'm not sure. Are the medium so much faster than the soft tire? Also back in 21? I'm not sure, right? We're gonna see that. That's interesting though.
And that compromises your last run, of course, as you need to get...
Because this game, the soft tire, like...
Now, we skipped through the formation.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Anyway, we just...
Like, after one lap in this game, the soft tire is so cooked, so... Yeah, the softs are just useless. You're only using it in quali, but starting with so lower tire temp, so... Yeah, the soft is kinda useless this game. Yeah, GG's.
Warming up the tires.
Simon Weigang. Oh, some German god. I think, why is Master Keeper not racing?
Future F1 esports driver, and ahead of Nicolas Longuet, F1 esports driver for Alpine. A very good initial start, pretty equal, maybe a little bit better than Jake Benham. Into turn 1, we are clear of anyone on the inside.
Oh,
Jake still
snap.
on the outside, into a Rouge. Is he gonna battle us? No, he ducks into our slipstream for a Rouge. And now it's all gonna be about slipstream up to Camel Straight. Is Jake close enough to battle us into Lecombe? You don't need to be leading the first lap or second lap to win this race, as Dirty Air is far less aggressive on the game than in real life.
No, he's not going
into Lecombe, we are safe. A little bit wide. Probably not really used to the low grip of mediums and the high fuel loads yet. As I think Shanika Clay has spun off in Lecombe section. So he is out for now. As we skip on to the end of lap 1 into the bus stop chicane.
I think back in the old games, you could drive so near behind someone, like there was no dirty air. Oh, safety car. What the hell? What? What the hell is that? What was Frederick doing? What?
Exactly.
Okay, he's going to pit now.
Going into the pits, I'm pushing, of course. I don't want to get held.
Okay, that's interesting.
But going into the pits, I think it's Sebastian Job following us.
How long can you drive with a soft tire?
Will pits for the hard compound of tires, as you can see on the right. So he is going to try to go to the end, but the hards are going to be so slow under wet conditions. So if it does rain early, he's going to be in big trouble, because this hard compound of tires do not work in wet conditions. And coming out of the pits, we're P12. So
I think back in the games you could easily overtake. It was also in 24. You could like overtake so much easier than this game. Like this game, it's actually impossible nearly to overtake if you're not having the tire advantage. If you're on the same tire and yeah, the guy in front is just burning the ERS on the straights, you are cooked. You cannot overtake.
Restart is almost happening.
Oh my god. What the hell? What is happening?
Alessio got a 5-second penalty for it. 5 seconds.
Oh, that's
Now
unlucky.
coming out of the bus stop, safety car restart. You can see Shanika Clay out of shape out of the bus stop chicane. And into turn 1, we have already gained 1 position just as
I
we
think
start.
the tire advantage is
lap
big.
4 or out of 22.
I think the softs are much...
But
Yeah,
now we
it's
have to make
logic
our
that the
positions
softs are faster, but
because
in the
as you look at
game,
the sky,
in this game,
it's
they are
completely
like
clear. It
so
might be a
faster
little bit
for
cloudy,
like
but
1-2
it's not
laps.
dark.
Depends on the
So
track, and
that
then
shows to me it's
cooked.
not gonna rain in the 5 minutes Jeff told us, and it might take longer. It might be the original weather forecast that we saw at the start of the race, but we have to make our positions regardless if it's gonna rain fast or not. Alessio gets out of shape in the chicane, and I decide to go around the outside. He gives
Oh
us
my god,
just
what a
enough
move.
room.
I think also you
On the exit of
didn't
that
needed
corner,
to like
and now we are up
manage
to
the
9
ERS in qualifying. I think you just
as Alessio
done hot lap
is
and then
pushing
yeah.
to
I'm not sure.
get
I was
closer
not
again into the
driving
bus stop,
21
but I
competitive.
used quite a bit of a mistake there. We're not gonna get DRS, but we're gonna have a go at Philip Racing anyway. Jeff said rain can come
It's really
any moment
risky
now, but how
strategy
heavy
to
is
be
it
honest,
gonna be?
but
That's the question. No one knows at the moment. And now I've got to hand down both Fabrizio Donoso, Nicolas Longuet, and
I know it's actually getting darker. I think it's gonna start raining now.
Are
Yeah, it's raining now.
We are just behind Fabrizio now.
But he also could like stay out on a medium.
It's starting to rain very softly, but open. I'm gonna be using a lot of ERS.
I'm not sure, but I think he actually lost time because of the strategy or not. Or am I lost?
Into Le Comp. I decide to back out.
Oh my god.
Last moment. As
Yeah, this racing was just insane. Like, this game, this racing is shit. But yeah, 21 racing was much better.
Oh my god, what a dickhead. He just goes for the apex when I'm next to him.
Blood rage baiting.
Fucking moron. Simply put it like that. Anyway, we did get up to P6.
He's still having such a tire advantage. And he's like, I think, 3-4 laps. Nee, 4-5 laps on the soft round.
We are gonna get DRS because we're only 110 behind. We're not gonna use any ERS here because we simply do not need to. Nicolas does not have DRS. The rain is coming down, so that is good. Now we're gonna have a little move at Patrick. You can see we have much more grip on those softs as the rain starts coming down a little bit faster. Patrick does leave the space on the inside. We have a little bit of touch.
Lot is just rage baiting the whole time.
One position just gave us enough room to squeeze through.
That's actually a good strategy, but it was really risky.
And we're up to P4 now. Domenico Lovecchia up next. Start of lap 10. And we are getting a much
Bro, lap 10, he's 6 laps on the soft tire. Bro, in this game, in F1 25, if you're 6 laps on the softs are gonna explode nearly.
Pitting for Inters in the pits. Right now, as I think he was quite far behind anyway, so he decided to pit for the intermediates. And you can hear me say or ask my engineer Ben Goldie on what sector and lap times he is gonna do in the next few. Getting a much better exit off here. And
bro, the tire advantage is crazy.
Didn't use ERS to defend, and we're gonna go down the inside. Jake leaves just enough room for us, and
yeah, he's slick
we go.
It's also smarter.
Racing there, and now Lucas Blakely is up next.
Bro, what in the eastward line is Lucas driving?
Pretty fast. Lap 14. Now you can see track is getting pretty wet, and we have to downshift to 6th gear.
Yeah, okay, it's Inter now. It's Inter now. 100%.
Spins around through Pon. We've pulled a 2-second gap to Jake Benham in those laps. As Jeff is advising me to go to intermediates, but I do not want to go to inters. Tell me sectors ASAP. Now, as Simon is gaining around 1 second per lap, just over 1 second per lap to the dry runners on, while Simon is on the intermediates, he has to make up a pit stop distance, which means you have to gain well more than 1 second per lap if it's gonna dry up again. Into the bus stop chicane, you see Alessio Di Capo has crashed in the final sector.
Oh my god.
Final sector.
What a timing.
It's a very
That's crazy.
car because I have no idea what tires to go to. We have to make a quick decision. I have decided to go for softs here and hope it dries up.
What a risky strategy.
It's a full
Wait,
car, so
he's going to slicks.
It might dry up.
Ah, okay, it was actually just for a few minutes, 2 laps, I think, rain.
Faster. As Lucas is on the hard compound of tires. The worst
Oh my god,
tire.
that's such a risky strategy, I cannot lie.
The worst tire to be, and Jake goes to softs as well. He later told me that he went softs because he saw my pit crew be ready with softs. Everyone else has gone to intermediates.
Okay, that's gonna be so interesting. If it's gonna get drier, I mean more wet, then he's cooked. But if not, it's masterclass. I think Lucas Blakely is cooked now because I think the harder compound to work warm up. It's like
I'm not sure what happens.
It's so hard.
But we are gonna get an advantage from this. Jake has
the hard tire is really
and we are unused because we have already used that new set of tires. So Jake is in a prime position here to get the win and has a small advantage over us now. Lucas is waiting very long with the restart, almost to the finish line. And now
it's gonna be interesting. How much better is the hard tire? The soft one.
Which means we have a lot more temperature.
Yeah,
out of turn
it's insane.
Once again, we're gaining so much to Jake. You can see 9/10, almost 1 second. I had to back off a little bit there. Lucas went for a late defense.
It would be interesting if the Inters, I think Inters and Slicks are maybe the same. I'm not sure.
Just not working in these wet conditions. Around the outside of Lucas Blakely into Le Comp. He's leaving us just enough space going
Wow.
into the braking zone. Around the outside, Lucas has no grip on the hards. We do
What a
have
move.
grip on those softs. And up
But the inter tire I think is also not bad.
we still have the fast lap of the race as
Fabrizio's
well.
still
We
behind
went to the softs
Jake.
early on, of course. As you can see, no inter-runner is faster than Jake at the moment. Jake had a very slow restart.
Yeah, also it's
because
gonna
he
dry
didn't
up
have his
now.
tires ready yet. And now
So,
he's
yeah.
stuck behind Lucas
The inter-runner
on those
cooked.
hards. And this is the moment we have to push as hard as we can. Because now we have the advantage over Lucas. And Jake on those new softs is stuck behind Lucas.
Yeah, that's
so this is the moment
kinda good.
we can pull as big of a gap as possible. You can already see gap to Lucas is well over 1 second. And
Yeah,
it shows
it's
how
tire
well
advantage
these
is so
softs are
crazy.
working in
Like
wet
I think the harder
conditions.
component's not
True,
even
that's
getting
right, and a
into
bit
the
of
like the
understeer.
window
Grip is not there
where it's
yet,
like working
but
perfect.
it will get better.
So
and
yeah,
the
Jake is
intermediate
just
runners
getting
you see
braked
are
out.
dropping before.
Last lap now,
Unfortunately, he
lap
has a
22.
3-second penalty. As he goes
Jake
to
is
the
still
next
behind
lap,
him. Oh, he got
Jake
3 seconds.
has 3 seconds of penalties.
Okay, Lucas
So that
got
confirms it.
P3
We
now.
are
Yeah, okay,
gonna
the
win
inter runners are good.
this
Yeah,
race,
no way.
unless my wheel just
I think
suddenly disconnects and blanch.
The inter
But
runners
it
are
doesn't.
someone behind there.
Into the final bus
Something
stop
there.
chicane
Maybe.
for the final time this race. And Jake is gonna come home
GG's.
in P2. Absolute amazing performance for him. GG's.
Okay guys, this was a video now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just some reaction content because like, I was kind of interesting how was league racing back in the days in 2021. Yeah, looks you can like overtake much better because there was no dirty air, and also the tires are like way different now. On and you have no dirty air. Yeah, it was kind of I think better game back in 21, and 2020 was also really nice game. I also played it, but all just for fun. So yeah, only career mode. I was not driving in any leagues, so yeah, I cannot really say something about competitive racing. But yeah, I also enjoyed playing that, to be honest. It was a nice game. And yeah, GG's to Jarno Opmeer. Congrats to the win in 4 years ago. I think I'm the only one watching this race again. So yeah, congrats to Jarno Opmeer to winning this race. And yeah, gonna see you guys next time with league racing content. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.